Hey guys, I am super excited. We finally have the AMMO steamer in. Now, I've done this in collaboration with US Steam. They've been around forever. I've been looking for a machine that works really well, is long lasting, super light. We're gonna go over all this plus the how-to. So a little bit of the backstory. This is a 1-gallon stainless steel tank. It gets up to about 300 degrees Fahrenheit, which is insane. And of course, 65 PSI, amazing for cleaning out cup holders and seams and seats, that kind of thing. So in terms of the parts, we've obviously sort of built this geared towards detailers, again, because we're detailers. This one in particular, I call it the sniper. You've heard me say that 1,000 times on videos. It's just one hole, great for seats, great for cup holders and just kind of blowing things out, again, with the 65 PSI. This one here is the tri-hole. It has 3 holes. You stick it in the brush right here. Now this one, you've seen me use it on the Lincoln, in particular, lots of mold and junk. Now this is really aggressive, so on seats that are a little bit, let's say, delicate, you want to take your microfiber cloth, wrap it up like this, and then you can use it. That'll dull it down a little bit, at the same time kind of picking it up and using the, the attributes or the characteristics of microfiber towels. We all know and love that. Again, this thing can shoot out hot water as well, and it comes with a couple of other brushes, ones that you can use on your grill or maybe your kitchen or let's say your bathroom, et cetera, et cetera. So there's other uses for this as well. And I also put in the big wand because look, I finally have my floor done, yay, and I can steam my floor and kind of get all that bacteria after we're cleaning the cars and it kind of splashes everywhere. You guys have seen my dirty floor. So we've added this into the detailing kit. Also comes with a water bottle as well. Now onto this little cart here. Now the cart is extra special, why? Because we've had each one of them custom painted in powder coat. It's the same color, AMMO red, and we've had this laser etched to say AMMO. Now, what makes this so special is you can't get this cart anywhere else. You can buy this outside of our website for the exact same price, but the one here, you get something that no one else would have. So that's kind of a big deal for me, and it's very meaningful because I've been working with these guys for a long time, and I really wanted to come up with something special that works all the time. So I'm super jazzed. Now let's go into the how-to to make sure that the machine is used properly, and of course, you guys are safe.
First, fill the bottle with tap or distilled water. Remove the safety cap on the steamer by pressing down and turning counterclockwise. Pour water into the steamer, stopping 1 inch or so from the rim of the tank. Now, this can be a little bit tricky at first. If you overfill it, you can simply tip over the unit and pour some out very easily. Likewise, do not put any cleaning fluids in the steamer as this will void its 1-year warranty. Next, connect the hose to the socket by lifting the cover plate. Notice the 5 small female circles and the 1 male connector, then line them up correctly. Push the hose connector into the unit until you hear a click. Then plug the unit into the outlet. Avoid any extension cords that are less than 10 gauge or over 25 feet long. Once plugged in, turn the power unit on and wait about 8 to 10 minutes until the gauge reads 4 bar and the green light turns on. Also keep in mind, during the use of the machine, the green light is going to turn off every once in a while and blink every once in a while as the boiler is reheating. That's okay. Also, don't press the steam button until you're ready to use the steamer. Just leave it alone.
Okay, now that we've filled up the tank and of course turned the power on, we're at 4 bar, we're ready to go. I wanted to give you a little bit of backstory as to why we've chosen all these pieces that we put together. Now the first one here, you can see this wand. This wand has 2 little buttons here. Other ones that I've looked at had a handle down here where you have to squeeze and hold it. Obviously, holding it when you're in a tough position like this can be a little bit challenging, but more importantly, squeezing it for 20, 30 minutes, 45 minutes at a time can hurt your wrist, and it wasn't very comfortable. So this one, you don't have to do it. You click a little button here, and you can hold it out here, you can hold it over here, and you don't have to hold the button down. So that's kind of the overview of why I've chosen this one. Now, in terms of using the machine and the buttons, here's sort of the brief overview as to how I use it when I'm detailing a car. So the first thing you want to do, push the steam on. Very obvious, you're going to shoot steam out of here. Now you have one over here that's water. You can put both of them on if you plan to use the water. Now the water one, I'll explain how to use that in a second. That's usually more for when you're doing floors, let's say, like my brand new floor here. If I got some germs or mouse poo or whatever and I want to kind of zap it with steam, this is when you would use water because you might blast a little steaming hot water on there as well. So in this case, you can keep both of them on. For our case, right now, I'll turn the water off and I'll explain that in a minute. So if you can see, we have 2 buttons here. We have the left and the right. To turn it on, you're going to click the top button. This is just on and off. You're going to click it on, and you're going to go into what I would call average or medium speed. If you want to click this one on and the second one to the right, now you have supersonic, crazy high speed steam. Now, one thing to keep in mind, I'm going to turn this on right now. Watch a little bit of the water that comes out. That's just what happens, right? It's stuck in the hose here. Look, a little bit of water will come out as it comes out. Keep that in mind before the steam comes out. Now, the reason I'm bringing that up is if you're working around a radio, that kind of thing, know that a little bit of water is going to come out. That's just part of the joys of using a steam machine. So listen to this first. That's normal speed. I click this one here, we're on. Now if I want it to go louder and stronger and get the full power, the full 65 PSI, click the right button up. Do you hear how much more power is coming out of here? So keep that in mind. You have two modes, okay? Now let's go back to the water. If I click on the water now, water is gonna be on the right side. So you have a toggle switch down and a full on. So if I just want a little shot of water, let's say I was doing the floor and I just want a little bit of hot water, you toggle it down. That's hot water. You let the toggle go, it'll slowly come back down again. Remember, it's gonna go a little bit, it's steam, so it's not gonna be on and off immediately. If I want it to stay on forever and I'm doing a big area on the floor or the floor mats or maybe let's say the gas pedal, the brake pedal, that kind of thing, turn it on. Now you have, here's a different sound. Now you have boiling hot water, 300-degree water blasting out at the same time. So that's the quick tutorial. Obviously read your manual. I love this thing. All right, let's continue.
Okay, once all your cleaning is done, shut off all the buttons, unplug the machine, and allow it to cool for 30 minutes before removing the safety cap and then refilling if necessary. The AMMO US steamer comes with a 1-year warranty. Afterwards, US Steam can source the parts for your machine to keep it running for years to come. And finally, the machine is chemical-free and eco-friendly. It comes with 2 extension wands, a floor brush, large triangle brush, 1-hole nozzle, a 3-hole nozzle, and then the 3-inch triangle brush that's really good for seats and doors. That thing is awesome. 3-inch round nylon and brass brush, 2 1-inch round nylon and brass brushes, and finally a water jug with a black fill tube. Now guys, as always, I really appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, you know where to find me, but I hope you enjoy your steamer and talk to you guys soon.